Welcome back to another Mr. History video. How are we all? It's been quite a while. It's been a couple of weeks since I've actually uploaded. It's been about 3 or 4 now. But it's another day, it's a new week, and it's a new episode for Mr. History. So today I'm gonna share some of my wildest URBEX exploring stories. Obviously, I do not condone any of this. If you do any of this, you're doing it at your own risk. I have not told you to do any of this. Obviously, it is at your own risk, so whatever you're doing is at your own cost. Alright, we'll get straight into it. Alright, it's pretty much. It's a Saturday. It's an early Saturday morning, pretty sure. We went out at 9. So it's pretty much 9 a.m. We've just gone out. We're all on our bikes. It's about maybe 4 or 5 of us. So all of us are on our bikes. We're all talking a bit banter, like as usually you would do as a person. So we talk a bit banter, how our days are going, and then we pull up to the location. So this is an actual school. It's an in-commissioned school. It's a commissioned school, so that means it's still getting funding. It's still an actual school, but it's the weekend, so no one's there. So we're like, all right, let's have a bit of fun. Let's chill out. We've just hit Coles earlier. We've got a few energy drinks. I've got I've got an Alibaba vape. Do not condone nicotine. So what we've done is we've parked our bikes into the bike rack there. We've locked them up with a bike chain, bike lock, and we just jumped over the fence. So we're quietly walking over the oval. We're taking it all in. It's a big oval. I mean, it's a big school, to be honest. So everyone's around. All of our mates are around. No one else is there. No teachers, nothing. So we're making our way to our spot we would usually get onto the roofs. So the roofs is where we usually go onto. So what we actually have to do is there's this big gap. Yeah, this big gap. It doesn't seem big. It doesn't seem that large. It's quite larger, but it's quite small, and so we actually have to squeeze our bodies through it. So we've all gone up one at a time, one, etc., and we've just passed the bag up. So the last person to go up actually passes the bag to the person on the roof. So the last person passes the bag on. They get the bag. They're on the roof still. So then the last person gets on, etc. So we're on the roofs. It's pretty chill. We're just having a nice day. We're walking around on the roofs. We don't really have anything planned for the day. If anything, we're just chilling. It's quite a lovely day, nice sun. So we go to our little spot where we usually go on the roofs, and we're just sitting down. It's once again, it's a roof on a roof. So there would be windows, and then there's a little roof above it for the classroom in there to block the sun, but allow sunlight to still come in, if you get me. So we're just sitting there, leaning against the back of the window. We're just having a nice time, drinking out nice drinks, nice cold energy drinks. Mate's got a Monster. A couple of us have Monsters. I've got a V. I love the Vs. Shout out to V. Maybe you'll sponsor me. And so obviously we're just on the roofs. And then with these alarms, you'll know when they go off. It's a silent doot, doot, doot. You get the point. And there are these little things set up around the school. Now, there are these little alarms, maybe this big for reference. And what they actually do is they will flash blue, 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 blue. A blue light will reflect every couple of seconds. So, blue, stop, blue. You get the point. It's to show that there's an actual alarm. So the alarm hasn't gone off yet. We're still chilling. And then from our vantage point, we can actually see into the entrance of the school. So there's a little drop-off zone, and the little entrance to the drop-off zone, we can see any cars pulling. So we're chilling. And the alarm goes off quite a few times. Usually it's false alarms, but sometimes real ones. So we actually have to prepare to get ready to run. And so it goes doot, doot, doot. And we pause. It's like, oh, it's an alarm. It probably won't go off, but We have to play. We want to play it safe, but then we've all changed our minds. We're like, whoa, actually. Security never comes when the alarms go off, we think. And we were like, oh, you're right, bro, you're right. So we decided to stay up there. So up there for a couple more minutes, the alarms just shut off. And then, so what we're doing is we've gotten up from where we were and we're just walking around on the roofs. There's a couple of us on different roofs, but we can all see each other and speak to each other, like call out to each other. And then from afar, one of my best mates here, he's on a vantage roof at the front of the school, and so he can see the full entrance of the school. So the parking lot, the drop-off zone, etc., etc. You get the point. And so pretty much he's yelled out, "Oi, security's here!" And we're like, "Really?" And some of us don't believe him. I mean, he's pretty sketchy. He's had issues before with police and all that, but honestly, we don't really give a shit. So some of us don't believe him. So we actually go over to ask him what's actually happening. We're like, dude, what are you talking about? What do you mean security? They never come when the alarms go off, eh? And so we all catch. Oh, bad stutter. We all crouch down, and we're kind of just like army crawling on the roofs. And on everything, there's this little security car. Now, the security car just pulls in, it stops, and this motherfucker, I'll show you a picture of what I think this dude looks like. I'll just go, alright, there. This motherfucker, he enters, he's gotten out, he's got the canine, he's opened the back door, canine's come out. The canine's like this specialist trained one, so it's got these goggles on to stop people from like pepper spraying it and like spitting on it and all that disgusting shit. And so he's this fucking massive jaw. He's got the sunglasses on. He's chewing gum, looking like an absolute chat of a police officer, but he's security. And then he's looking around. He's like, And then we're like, oh shit, lad, he's gonna fucking kill us. And from what the security actually does, they go through the front office, they check cameras, and then they come out through the side door in the front office, and they go back into the school. This is how they do it. So he does that. We see him go in, and we're like, motherfucker, this is tripping. And so we decide, hey, let's give it a few minutes. This chat of a police officer, security guard, whatever he is, he comes out the side door of the office, and he's going, oi! Get down from there at once. And we shit ourselves. We turn around, absolute Chad is down, he's like below us on the roof. He, from what these security guards have, they actually have beanbag shotguns and like tasers. So he's got a beanbag shotgun, he's got the canine on the leash, canine's going, rah, 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 rah. And so we're like, shit, we're either going to get mauled by the dog or we're going to get absolutely biddled by Officer Thundercock, bad stutter. And then, so we absolutely shit ourselves and we jump off the roofs. We don't jump off at first, we run on the roofs. And the dog's going, Rah! He's losing his shit. Old mate's still yelling at us, get down at once. And we're like, no, I can't get arrested. Parents find out we're dead. So we jump off the roofs. He's still got the dog on the leash. We book it across the oval where we came in. Over the bike rack, over the fence to get our bikes. Officer Thundercock is in hot pursuit. He's walking. He's pretty slow, even though he's jacked as shit. He's got these aviators on. He's got the bulky vest. He's got this immaculate jawline. Beautiful Chad. And so what we've done is we've gotten our bikes. We've unlocked it. We're out of there. We take off, all of us in different directions, all screaming, and all I see from the last minute is all mate's got his arms crossed like this. He's shaking his fucking head. He's like, no, I'm not having any of this, mate. He's wielding his shotgun. He's putting on a sling. A sling is where you attach it to like a string, and it hangs on your body, so you don't have to hold like this massive shotgun. And so he just shakes his head as we all ride off in different directions, and we're like, shit. One thing to note before we continue on, these security guards are not just any security guards. These are protective service officers, PCSOs, protective service group officers, so PCG officers. They actually work with the police, but they provide policing for infrastructures for government property. So we're messing with the motherfucking police, who are secretly the secret like police force trying to get us. And that's if the first one. Once again, that officer, I'm going to keep him down below so you know who he looks like. Whew. Right, this next story isn't so bad, but now that I think of it, it's quite crazy. So I'll give you a bit of context. It's I reckon it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday again. It's 12. Yeah, it's 12. I think it's 12. I don't remember, months ago. So we're all just sitting around on the grass. So we're in the oval. So we've jumped the fence again, bikes locked up. Except there's so many of us now. Jesus, we had a bloody 25 kids out there. No, just kidding. It was maybe 10 kids out there. So we're all doing our own shit. We actually decided to go sit on the oval. We actually had bought this massive bar of chocky, mate. I actually, side story there. When we went to Coles to get our shit, our drinks and all that. My mate had said, "Oh, yeah, mate, can you shout at me?" I'm like, "Nah, mate, I can't shout you. I gotta pay for my V." And he's like, "Oh, okay." And we've come out the store and I've said, "So what'd you end up getting?" "I didn't get anything. I couldn't afford anything." I'm like, "Oh." And then this is what you do when you're stealing. You shove everything in Dax. He pulls his shirt up, pulls this massive chocky out of his Dax. It's this big, bro. He's like, "I got this." This dumbass literally started showing it to us outside of Coles, where there's cameras. Smart ass. Anyway, so on the oval, we're pretty much chilling. It's pretty much more weirder. It's a bit more funnier than the previous story that we had. And so, what actually happened was we were on the oval, we're chilling, we decided to play a little bit of soccer before, but then the ball died, so we fucking blocked it over the fence. Our boots are not blocked. And then, so we decide, hey, let's go for a little bit of run. So what we do is, we actually do a 100-meter run. So what one mate does is he goes in the middle of the oval, because athletics day just happened, the lines are still drawn on the oval from the racetracks. And so my mate's in the middle of the oval, he's filming, I'm running against my mate, and my fucking mate, he had he's got to all this chocolate on him beforehand, mate. It's crazy. I don't know why he's decided to do it when he knows we're going to have a run. So it's me and him against him. And so we've gone to the start line. One of my mates is at the other end of the oval. He's crouching down right at the finish line to see whose toe crosses the line first, to see who wins. So we've booked it. My mate's gone, "Go!" So we're booking it. I'm running against this mate. He's like, "This fucking chalky's in me, mate." I'm laughing my ass off. He's fucking so bad. I stick my leg out. He's fucking tripped over. He's gone flying. He's like, "Ah!" And all of a sudden he got all of this adrenaline, bro. He's running. He's taking his shirt off. True story. I have photos. Won't show him though. Out of privacy. He's fucking booked it. And he just finishes before me, bro. He barely gets over the line. Crazy shit. Anyway, so then we're all out of breath. We go sit down where we were sitting before. We're out of breath. We take a minute to acknowledge where we are. We're in the school. We've got our drinks still, so we're fuck that looked gay, but there. No condolences to those. So we're all sitting there just drinking our drinks. Good drinks. So then, yeah, we just decided to take in the moment. And then my mate says to my other mate, because there's a bit of beef going on between these two. We'll call them A and R. So A and R are crashing out. A's going to this kid R. He's talking shit about this other kid. This kid's going, "Oh, you're so fucking gay, cunt. You're fucked." And then they're losing it. Older brothers, one of the mates, the older brother's mate who's talking. The kid who's talking smacks older brother's there with us. He's like, "Oi, mate, you should have a fight club." So we're like, "Hey, let's have a fight club." So then we have a fight club. These two are it's like UFC. We're all around it. My mate's doing cheerleading. Other mate's commentating. I'm commentating with him. Mate's refereeing. He's going, and they start fucking going at it. We said no punches. They're fucking going pop, pop, pop at each other. They're going pop, pop, pop. They're swinging at each other like crazy, lad. And they keep going. One of them gets the upper and goes, BAM! To his balls. He's falling back. He's like, "Oh, my fucking balls, lad." And then the mate on the floor, who's in pain because of his balls, just starts kicking off. He's going, claw, 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 with his feet. Other lad's been knocked back from the feet. He's gone back up. They're fucking at it again. They're scrambling, having a scramble. They're still fucking beating the shit out of each other. It was wild. And then this is where it turns out I fucking hate sore losers. So the sore loser here is the one who thinks he's won, but he's actually lost. The one who's talking smack who's lost. So this person who's talking smack lost. He's fucking, we've said, alright mate, round over. And the other one, this one talking smack, will not refuse to lose. He's actually losing his shit. He's fucking, and he's trying to fucking keep going for seconds. We actually had to get all of us to like hold him back from the other kid. He's fucking, while the older brother's holding the kid back, he's like, alright bro, chill out. Funny shit ever, and he's gone, I've had enough, I don't want to play this anymore. It wasn't even playing, mate, it was a fucking fight club. What do you expect, mate? You're gonna fucking win or lose. Anyway, he's taking it like an absolute loser. Everyone's chanting the kid's name, who's one, we'll call him A. He's going, A. The fucking kid who's cheerleading, he's fucking shaking his dick around. Absolute funny. The kid's fucking crashed out. He's said, I don't want to do this anymore. And he's fucking he's bawling his eyes out. I swear on everything, he's crying. He's going, wah, wah, wah. And then his brother's like, oh, mate, I think we'll take you home for today. And so he's fucking taken him out. He's taken him off. They have to actually go watch a movie with their parents at the cinema. He's waved us off. We wave him off, etc., etc. So we're chilling. And pretty much the rest of us have just decided to chill. One of my mates is going, hey, you're my king. This makes sure for reference, he's fucking tiny, lads. Anyway, so we're all chilling, taking it in again, once again, like I stated before, but now here, it's chill time, so we're all chilling. And then absolutely out of nowhere, my mate's gone, I'm going to put a chocolate up my ass. That was the same mate that's gone, oh mate, I'm actually going to go rack a chocolate from Coles. So he's actually gotten the whole bar of chocolate out. He's not let any of us have a bar. He's actually put the whole, he's pulled his pants down, he's put the chocolate up his bum. Pause a moment. He's actually grabbed the whole chocolate, he's put it on an angle, diagonal angle, the pointy corners, he's just fucking, right up his arse, lad. That thing entered his bollocks, so it's up his arse, and then we're like, yo, bro, that's a tiny bit freaky, lad. He's going, no, it's not. And good, he takes it out of his ass. He starts fucking taking bits off, throwing at us. Imagine World War II trenches with the fucking air bombings and shit. That's pretty much what we're going through. The air bombings kind. We're ducking for cover as the fucking poo chocky comes flying at us. Absolutely wild. And one of my mates, it goes, oh, my bum hurts. And we all look at him like, oh, and he's gone up into a bush there, and he's fucking done a massive shit. We actually decided to see, because he asked us to watch, we've watched from afar, we can see the poo's actually dripped out of his bum into the bush, and we're like, no, that's actually crazy. And then I said, hey, I'm gonna go check if security's come today, just in case. We always want to play it safe, always want to play it safe. You bet your ass, as soon as I get to the Vans, the fucking unmarked security car with a massive protective service group, police, is out front. We'll call them security though, because they're providing security for the Department of Education and part of the government. So the car's there, and I've absolutely shitted myself when I've seen the car there. I'm like, ooh, and it's the same fucking, it is that guy again. I'll put him up here. He's there. He's dripping his eyes out. He's in plain clothes now, but he's got a fucking bulky vest, beanbag shotgun, and the canine. They've actually entered the school now, so they've gone through the same way into the school. We're like, fuck, we're gonna get arrested. So we jump the fence, get our bikes, etc., etc. We've all dipped. And I swear on everything, we decided to wait at the top of the hill where you can still see in the school. Motherfucker, the dog came over to the poo and started sniffing it. So the dog started sniffing the poo and he's going, rah, 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 rah. And we're like, fuck, and the Cass's Thundercock over here. He's got the hand on the beanbag shotgun on his vest. He's got one hand on it, fucking trigger. He's got a finger on the trigger. He just watches us ride off, fucking shaking his head again. Absolutely wild, lads. Alright. This next story is even wilder than the last one. This one is way more intense and cinematic if you think about it. Alright, so pretty much I'll give you the story. We've gone into the school on a school day, lads. It's in the afternoon. Everyone's pretty much gone home. A few teachers still around. After school cares on. Brazilian football's on. So what we've done is we've gone into the school. I'll start from the beginning. We met up after our school finished, our high school. And we're just sitting around chilling. We went into Coles, grabbed our drinks, and we're just sitting there for a minute. We have everyone out, like everyone out. There's like 20 of us. And we've got bikes, e-scooters, e-bikes, etc. And so we're just sitting there. We got our drinks. We're just sitting on the bench, just relaxing. It's like, lads, what are we going to do this afternoon? It's like, I wonder, do you want to go to the school? And we're like, ooh. Because I'm thinking, if the fucking police pull up, or like, if we get arrested, I'm dead. All of us are dead by our parents. So then I'm like, okay, let's do it. All of us grabbed on, got on all of our shit. We've gone down the hills, one at a time, like a fucking special escort. We've all gone down. We've all pulled into the school. We've stopped at the entrance. We can see the Brazilian soccer on. We can see teachers going in and out of the school. We can see the after-school care in there. And it's all like, well, we don't really want to harass kids, do we? And it's like, do we though? Maybe. We're not harassing kids. We're just chilling at the school. So we park our shit up. Like a teacher across the street getting in the car. She's fucking looking at us like, these boys are up to no good. And she watches us like jump over the fence. Like all of us over the fence. She's shaking her head and I'm like, fuck off, miss. Like, no, fuck off, cunt. And so we're in the school now. We decide to go to the very back end of the school. So the back end of the school is the more quiet area, more covert, not covert, but like no one really goes back there. No students are really allowed back there apparently, but we're not students. So we go to the back of the school, and so we're chilling. We're actually being quite loud. We're drinking our drinks. The scare almost got me there, but no. We're just drinking our shit, drinking our energy drinks. Got a vape. We're just chuffing there, and then all the other lads are just chilling, and then we're being a bit loud, just a little bit loud. Just a teeny bit loud. And then, out of nowhere, this teacher's come up to us. We didn't know where she came from. She came out of nowhere. Apparently she's a drama teacher, head of the drama department. She's come around the corner. Boys, you guys are trespassing on the government property. I'm gonna have to ask you all to leave. And we're just there like, oh, fuck, I've got my vape out of I have never thrown that into my pocket so hard. And we've made a massive mess. My mates have booked it. I'm the only one still there. And I'm just sitting there like, miss, do not call the police on me. Please do not call the police on us. I'm so sorry, miss. We'll never come back in here again. And she's like, oh, it's okay. I'm not mad. I'm like, actually. She's like, yeah, I just don't want you boys to get in trouble or anything. Yeah, it's not even that big of a deal. I just don't want you causing any havoc or just getting yourselves in trouble. I'm like, oh, thank you, miss. We've shook hands. That was very awkward. We shook hands. We're chilling. So I walk off happy that, oh yeah, chill teacher. Never fucking trust anyone, lads. So we've gone outside the school now, and it's like, shit, that was bad. And then, so we've decided to just maybe walk off, I think. Yeah, we decided to walk off. We've gone through the back way. Not the back way. We've decided to go through the same way we came into the school. So we're kind of just walking out that way, and we're just sitting on this fence, and we just see the flipping security car pull up, lads. It's funny as security car's pulled up. This is where we first get introduced to the same security car that keeps pulling up. Photo. Cassie's Thundercock. So what we've done is we've shat ourselves seeing this lad, and so we just look at it, and we see the dog pull up, like we see the car pulling, and the dog's looking out the back window. He's like, very intense death stare, terrified. And so we have the most bulky Cassius Thundercock looking guy ever. He's looking at us through the side of his window. So he's fucking driving normally, and he's just turned around. He's outside of his window. He's pulled his car up, and he's jumped out with a canine. This is where we first get introduced to him. Funniest shit ever. And so he's popped out beanbag shotgun. He fucking goes to the boot, puts a chamber in, rounds the chamber with a bullet. If you guys don't know, the chamber is where the actual bullet is and shit. I think so anyway. So he's put one of the things they put in the beanbag shotguns into the chamber. He's locked it up. He's putting on his sling on his vest, and he's gone to the side door. He's opened the door, and then the canine comes out, lads. He's grabbed him on the leash, and the canine's going, rah, 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 rah. So he's tweaking out. The guard goes in the school. The security guard goes in the school. And we're just there like, let's see what happens. We waited this little bit outside the school, maybe 5 minutes, we're just chatting about what could happen, the potential of getting arrested, fined, charged, prosecuted, and fucking maybe death. Maybe he'll shoot us. Maybe we'll get mauled by the dog. Who the fuck knew? And so we're chilling for a little bit, and then we see Cassius Thundercock come out again. He's got the dog on the leash. Cassius Thundercock's pulled out of the school. He's walked out. The dog's on the leash. We're like, all right, lads, what's the bet? What's the bet? What's the bet? He's going to arrest us. Motherfucker comes over to us. He starts walking over to us. We book it up this hill. We wait there. He looks at us at the bottom of the hill. Fucking, he's pissed. He shakes his head, walks the other way. We go back down. And then he comes over, then we back up the hill, and then he doesn't go up there. We do that a few times until we don't see him coming. We're looking the other way at the bottom of the hill, and then he comes out of nowhere. And he's like, boys. We turn around like, oh, fuck, we're dead. We turn around very slowly like fucking Hollywood movie shit. Absolute cinema. And this motherfucker, he's got the dog. And he's like, alright, boys. My name is said. I don't know what he said, to be honest. I don't want to say his name just in case, or whatever. He was a part of the unit. He's like, alright, I'm this. I'm from the Queensland Protective. I think it was Protective Services Group. I'm from the Protective Services Group. My name is this. I will be currently asking you a few questions. He's got a body-worn camera, so he's got one of those police cameras. He's going, doo-doo. And he starts flashing red. As it goes red, that means it's recording. And so he's like, alright, boys, can I ask you what you were doing in the school? We're like, we weren't in there. And his dog's calling up to us because he's went into the school from the motherfucker that left the bag of chips. The dog smelt it, and the dog's gone over to the bag of chips. He smelt it, and he has traces on us, and he goes up to each and every one of us, to all of us. So he knew we were in there. He's like, alright, I'm gonna ask you again, what were you doing in the school, boys? And we're like, alright, we just want a nostalgia and all that. This motherfucker is speaking like very loud. So he's like, his spit, like his saliva is gone, as if spitting on us, like, poo, pretty much that. Anyway, he's just fucking, look, he's not losing it, but he's very mad, you can tell. He's like, I better not ever see you boys in there again, and I swear to God, there will be a chance of you getting prosecuted in the court of law. And we're like, we'll never go back in there, so we're so sorry. And he does a couple more rounds, and he gets in his car, puts the dog in, the dog watches us like, ooh, and they pull out the school. We're there like, well, that was absolute cinema. So we sit down, and we enjoy that evening, got a few sunset photos. To be in that moment again, I'd pay everything. Alright, you motherfuckers, that was another Mr. History video. That is episode 2 of our series. I have a whole buttload series planned. I have an absolute buttload series planned. I have up to bloody, what's the name? I have till episode 5. I have 5 episodes planned out. This is the fourth of the 5 that I've made. So the first of the 5 I've made, so it's absolute cinema. We have a lot more planned. Thank you for watching. Obviously, like and subscribe so I can pay my bills and maybe not get arrested by Cassius Thundercock. But thank you all again. I really do appreciate the support. 3 subscribers, 10 views on the last video. Absolute cinema. Love it, boys. Alright, thank you. Enjoy your lovely day.